What's up, guys? Welcome to tonight's stream. Yeah, I was just gonna play this game with a regular controller. I'm not gonna stress myself out. I feel like I just got more access. It's easy to control a car, but it's just using like handbrakes. It's easier with the regular controller. But if this game starts acting up with a regular controller, because I have a feeling that whole car spinning out crap that wasn't that wasn't on me. So if it's still doing that, now I'm like, fam, I'll play something else. I gotta do practice again. They probably gonna have it where I gotta do practice again.
Maple Valley is wide, fast, and mostly forgiving, so get to know where the fastest race line is through every segment, but be prepared to do plenty of overtaking off that line.
It's like I can even feel the car wanting to do it now. Like some like go weird. It's just this car just got poor handling. But it's just weird because I'm like, fam, I felt that even like see it's like wanting to do that crap and it's like there's no reason to be spinning out. There's no reason to lose control, none of that. I'm gonna just try to hurry up and get through this race because I'm like, this car, it's the car. Or this game's having a bipolar episode and it's like, oh nah, it's like, how dare you play Spider-Man, have fun with it, talk highly of it more than you did us. I'm telling you, games got like jealousy issues, bruh. I feel like they have to. Why is it that like now I feel that games be like tracking your like not locations, but like what you overall be looking at and things. And I'm pretty sure they had to see that I was playing Spider-Man. Game got jealousy issues. It's like, you are a video game. I would delete you and never play you again. Like, understand you're on my $500 Xbox. I ain't got to play you. It's like this car got poor handling. And it's weird. Like, when I played this game before Spider-Man, never noticed it. Never noticed it. And I think when I last did play this game, I was playing it with a steering wheel. And this car didn't spin out, and all of a sudden it gets here, then it wants to start acting weird. Like it got like a wheel missing or something. See, man, it's like, bro, there's no reason for that crap. There is none whatsoever. Car just be wanting to spin out just because, and it's like, man, you gonna have to stop with all that. That's that type of stuff make me just delete the game, be like, forget the race. I don't even want to play the game no more. And I guarantee and I promise you, I can test this car out on multiple games. Gran Turismo, The Crew, Forza Horizon 5, ain't gonna notice nothing about this car wanting to spin out. If this wasn't a success, if this car actually drives like this in real life and people wasn't really buying it, I can see why. I can really see why. Should have went with one of the cheaper options. Probably one of the cheaper options would have been better. That's that type of stuff. It make me not. If Mercedes handles like this in real life, I'll never buy a Mercedes. Unless it's like all-wheel drive or something. If not that, I ain't fooling with it. Because it reminds me of when I remember when I had bought the Koenigsegg. I think it was in Forza Horizon 4. And I remember I had to add like the all-wheel drive to it because it was horrible in rear-wheel drive. And that's what I honestly think what this car is, but it's like the worst possible case of rear-wheel drive. It's like, you know, people was getting into car accidents with this car. Yeah, I would not drive this car in real life. 190E, whatever the name is. Yeah, I would not drive it in real life. Even if it was given to me for free. That car would just be sitting in the driveway collecting dust. Or I'll sell it. But I would not drive that car. I wouldn't let that be like the designated car I use to like take my, like, let's say if I had kids. And they're all like, oh, Dad, let's take the Mercedes to school. Nah, I'd rather have you guys walk in the middle of traffic than to get behind the wheel of that car. Feel like you'd be safer walking in the middle of traffic than driving a car like that. Car that's just gonna spin out just because it feels like spinning out. Hit a bunch of other turns. Then it's just like that one turn where it's like, well, I feel like spinning out now. It's like, if this car just, man. It's like you just try to prevent yourself from, like, hitting somebody, then it's like, oh, well, let's just abruptly turn the other way. It's like, fam, stop doing that. If they have it where I gotta use this car again, I'm like, they better have it where I can switch it to all-wheel drive. Or have it where I use that. I'll buy another car if I need to, but I do not want to ever again use this car. It's like I would do this series again with another car just so I can soup that car up and not have to use this car. Because this car is horrible. Every other car I ain't used in this game, perfectly fine. Then this car, it's like, I don't get it. This car is annoying. Like, I've never been annoyed by a car. I honestly, if it came down between both a Porsche and this, I'd rather drive a Porsche. Give me that electric Porsche. I can't think of the name of it, but I just remember it was being passed around a lot in Forza Horizon 5. Although I have my feelings towards Porsche, I'd rather drive one of their cars than this car. Because this car is horrible. I hope these are the quickest 3 laps that I've done throughout this whole game, just so I do not have to ever use this car again. I don't even, like, the crazy thing about it is, like, if this car wasn't meant to be driven fast, because I feel like that's probably the issue too, is that it wasn't supposed to be in the B class. So it's like, fam, then you shouldn't even have had it where the car can be upgraded to that level, or to that class. Y'all should have had it where it only stayed, like, in C class, D class, freaking Z, X, something, but it shouldn't have been in no B class. It should have been the lowest possible class possible, because it just seems like this car, you drive it at high speeds, it's going to lose control. And I'm like, then what's the point of having a racing car then? What's the point of even having this car in the game? If it's going to lose control at high speeds, and that's what a racing game is. You drive a car at high speeds. That's like when they have it in some war games where they're all like, oh, your gun's gonna overheat or it's gonna get jammed. Then what's the point of even, it's a video game, bruh. It ain't no simulation. I'm not trying to have a simulation of like, oh, what's gonna happen if a gun jams or what's gonna happen if a car loses control. Fam, I am playing a video game. It's like, when a developer is gonna understand that a video game is a video game. If you guys wanna make a simulation, y'all open up a Disneyland of some sorts. But it's like, when we people out here paying money for a game or paying money for a subscription to play a game, I'm trying to play a game. I'm not trying to play no simulation. It's like, if I wanted to get a car that, or drive a car that's going to spin out, I'll get an actual car that's going to spin out. But see, that's the thing. I'm smarter than that. I'm not going to get no car that's going to spin out. Because in reality, I'm not just going to go out and just buy a car without test driving it. No, I'm going to be like, no, I want to test drive this car and see how it handles. They just have it like, oh, well, let's just give them 3 selections of cars and see which one they choose. Nah, I'm test driving the car before I get it. I'm not going to just buy a car and just go like, oh, even if it is my dream car, I need to see how that car handles. That's why you have multiple dream cars. You don't just have one, you have multiple. But yeah, it's like, if I had to drive this car in real life, like, let's say if I was an Uber driver and I was like forced to drive in this car, I would purposely slash the tires just so I wouldn't have to drive it. Slash the tires and like throw the engine out in the middle of the ocean. That wasn't the last lap.
Final lap.
Thank God. If I gotta drive with this car again, I'm deleting the game. That better have been the last, like, possible race with this car. Car is horrible. If I can sell it, I'm getting rid of it. I'm 100% getting rid of it. Like, if there was like a toss-up between that and an old Razor scooter from like 2007, I'd rather have the scooter. I would rather have the scooter. Because that car, all it's just going to do is just lead you into a path of destruction. Did all those races. Let's see about this. Oh, that was the one I was just looking at. Yeah, let's do a muscle car race. These cars better have better handling. I'm telling you right now, if these cars start doing that spinning out crap and it's just, yeah, I ain't even gonna fool with it. Yeah, let's go with that. Yeah, see, they even have no option to test drive the car. I feel like a brown colored muscle car was like, it was popular back then. Yeah, I feel like these was like colors that they had back then for this car. I'm gonna go with black though. It's like, would I drive a brown colored car? Yeah, maybe if it was like 1975 and I had an afro, but that don't look black. I'm telling you right now, somebody was colorblind when they made this game. Because that is not black. That is like a green. Hold on, let you see this. They can show the car again. Yeah, that is not black. I'm like, they at least could have, I don't know. They could have did something different with that. But that is not black.
Tight, fast racing 3 cars wide is business as usual here at Eagle Rock. So race clean and be respectful of your competition.
About they be respectful towards me. And they see me getting ready to hit a turn, don't drive out in front of me. How about that? Tell them the same thing. I just remember this car from, it's like an old, I think that movie either came out in the late 70s or in the 80s, but it was this movie called Phantasm. And I remember there was the main character's older brother, he had one. See, it's stuff like that. I'm like, bro, there is no reason, if that had been real life, nah, he just had to take that hit. What are you? These cars are crazy. See, it's like, I swear, man. And cars be having like all that road on the other side, and you gotta like try to maneuver around them. Out here, like driving a Sprite bottle. Like, you seen me. Cars gonna act like they don't see me. I start hitting people and causing them to swerve. They, you know, yeah, you gonna see me then. You know what car they should add in here if they don't have it? And that's just me being a Martin fan, but they should add a Pacer. For those that know of that car. If not, watch Martin. They gotta add Cole's Pacer. It's like, they should have added that. There's so many different cars that they can add, and it's like, fam, like, why are you guys not... Y'all be adding the same cars, like, every year. It's like, bruh, add some different cars. Dang, they were far up there. Can this car not turn? Like, I had my analog stick all the way to the opposite side of the controller. It's like, fam, like, turn. These cars, man, I'm telling you. I ain't playing this. After this race, I'm done. Cause this game gonna mess around and stress me out. It's like, yeah, what other games can I play? Cause this game.
Well done. P1.
It just don't even make no sense. Just don't make no sense for it. Oh my god. Yeah, this game gonna probably hold on for a second. That's one thing that I've paid attention to with games, where it's like if you have that quick resume thing on, or if it's like you go back to a game, especially it being an online game too, yeah, you know, they might put you in some bad servers. So that's why I'm like, nah, let me go ahead and restart it. I'm telling you, man, these graphic artists, people on Twitter, it is like no different than how people used to be back in the day trying to like sell their mixtapes. I'm like, dang, bruh. It's like you guys they need to have like some graphics art, like Indeed website. Go on there with that.
Here we go.
Who am I racing? Oh, it's just oh, okay. Why they get a car? Well, my bike's faster, so. Dang, that car is mad slow. Oh, that's not even fair. Dang, it took them almost 30 more seconds. They had a whole racing suit and everything. That's messed up.
There is an abate. Let's go for this one. I have a good feeling.
Almost had me.
To the next objective.
Got any upgrades? Still the same mode. That's crazy. Dang. Why they act like he can't just drive, like, man? They act like he can't just drive around. Station wagons then made a return.
Let's go for this one. I have a good feeling. To the next objective.
Dang, I did 179? Huh.
All right, let's move to the next objective.
Probably after this, I'm gonna go ahead and call it with this stream. I gotta go all the way up this hill. These cars, I swear, man.
Ready to give it another try?
They had me. That's what I mean by it's like you're gonna come out with a street racing game, have it where it's not a pedestrian cars driving all out in the middle of the way and stuff. I just don't get that. It's like y'all gonna come out with a street racing game, then y'all need to be a part of street racing culture. I know I'm not gonna be out there racing. There's a bunch of cars, broad daylight, bunch of cars all out in the middle of the road, because that makes a whole lot of sense. Tell you, man, it's like it's just some people out there. It's like they do stuff with games, and it's like I know you guys ain't sat down and thought of that and was like, yeah, let's go ahead and sell it. You know, let's because this is normal. Yeah, I can't find nobody to raid. All right, so anyways, and that being said, talk to y'all later. Thank you guys.